Welcome to the Office of the Integrity Commissioner, and the first in a series on managing your lobbyist registration. In Ontario, all paid lobbyists are required to submit a registration once they meet certain criteria in the Lobbyist Registration Act. We always recommend that lobbyists acquaint themselves with the Act to be sure that they fully understand their responsibilities. You can find this information, as well as other resources, on our website at www.oico.on.ca. Once you have decided that you are required to register, the first step is to apply for an account and create your profile. We'll start from the office homepage and click on the Lobbyist Registration. From the Overview page, click the Create an Account button. Once you've clicked that button, you will be on the Getting Started page. This provides you with a brief summary of the steps to follow in order to set up your profile. At the bottom of this page, you will see a link to Complete the Initial Application Form. Click this link to open the initial application form and fill in your contact information. You will be first asked to identify your lobbyist type. If you are unsure of what lobbyist type you are, click on the tooltip for more information. Consultant lobbyists are paid to lobby on behalf of a client. In-house lobbyists for persons or partnerships are employed by persons, including corporations and partnerships, to carry out commercial activities for financial gain. In-house lobbyists for organizations are employed by not-for-profit organizations, such as advocacy groups, trade unions, chambers of commerce or boards of trade, coalitions, or charitable organizations. For in-house lobbyists, the account information must be that of the entity's senior officer. For this tutorial, I am going to select Consultant Lobbyist as my lobbyist type. Add your name, language preferences, email address, telephone number, and your business address. If your firm's, company's, or organization's address is different from what you have entered above, list it here. Otherwise, you can leave this section blank. The contact information provided in the application form is necessary to establish a profile in our database. Note that the email address you provided in your initial application will be your lobbyist email when you log in. If there is an individual who will be submitting and accessing your registration on your behalf, you can list his or her contact information here as your primary contact. By filling in this section, both you and the primary contact will receive email correspondence from our office. Once you've completed the initial application form, click Submit. A confirmation page will appear indicating that the initial application has been submitted. We will send an email to the consultant lobbyist or senior officer to certify that he or she accepts the terms and conditions to access and use the registry. When you receive the certification and consent email, click here to access the certification page. Note that only the consultant lobbyist or senior officer can certify. Review the certification page and select the checkboxes, then click I certify. A confirmation page will appear indicating that the initial application process is complete. We will approve your application and we will send you an email at the email address provided. It will include an activation code. Once you have received the activation code from your email account, navigate back to the Overview page located in the Lobbyist Registration section of the website. Click the Login button. Now look for the Activate Online link found below the Login button. You will be directed to an account activation page. Enter the email address where you received the activation code, and then enter the activation code. Click Submit. Now you need to set up a password for your account. You will use this each time you access the registry. You will be asked to create the password, and then you will be asked to answer 3 security questions. Bear in mind, when choosing the password and the security question, responses that they will be case sensitive. This activation process will be a one-time occurrence. Once your account is activated, you will be able to log in at any time and create a registration using your email address and the new password that you create. Please note that although your account is set up, you are not yet registered. please see our Create a Registration tutorial for help.